Exacerbate as verb. To increase the intensity, difficulty, or unpleasantness of something. To make a situation or condition worse or more severe. His harsh words only served to exacerbate the situation. The hot weather exacerbated his asthma symptoms. The government's policies have exacerbated the economic inequality in the country. Her tendency to procrastinate only exacerbates her workload. The company's cost-cutting measures have only exacerbated employee morale.
Exorbitant as adjective. Extremely high or unreasonable in amount or cost, far beyond what is reasonable or fair. The rent for the apartment was exorbitant, given its small size and location. The exorbitant price of the concert tickets made it difficult for many fans to attend. The company's CEO received an exorbitant bonus despite the firm's poor performance. The cost of healthcare in the United States is often exorbitant compared to other countries. The restaurant's menu had exorbitant prices for its dishes. Espouse as verb. To adopt or support a particular idea, cause, or belief. To take up, embrace, or champion a particular cause or belief. The movement has been successful in espousing its ideals and attracting supporters. The politician has espoused a number of controversial positions throughout their career. She espouses a holistic approach to health and wellness. The company espouses a commitment to sustainability and environmental stewardship. He has espoused the cause of social justice for many years.
Appropriate as adjective. Proper or suitable in the circumstances. Fitting or right. Suitable or fitting for a particular purpose, person, or situation. She wore an appropriate dress for the formal occasion. The music played at the funeral was appropriate and respectful. The book had appropriate content for children of all ages. The teacher selected an appropriate textbook for the course material. The company had an appropriate dress code for the workplace. Deferential as adjective. Expressing humble submission or yielding to the opinions or wishes of others. Showing deference or respect to someone in authority or power. The employee was always deferential to her boss, even when she disagreed with him. He showed a deferential attitude towards his elders. The waiter was very deferential to the restaurant's regular customers. The politician was criticized for not being deferential enough to her constituents. The audience greeted the performer with deferential applause. Provincial as noun. A person who is limited in outlook or experience, often as a result of being isolated from larger cultural centers. A resident of a particular province or region, especially one considered to be unsophisticated or narrow-minded. The book is a collection of short stories set in different provincial towns. The provincial represented his district in the national parliament. The provincial speech at the conference was met with mixed reactions. The film explores the lives of a group of provincials in a small town. The country bumpkin was looked down upon by the city dwellers as a provincial. Anemic as adjective. Exhibiting symptoms such as fatigue, weakness, and pale skin due to a deficiency of red blood cells. Lacking vitality, energy, or strength. The anemic sales figures indicated a decline in consumer demand. The anemic economy resulted in high unemployment rates and sluggish growth. Her anemic performance in the competition disappointed her fans and coaches. The plant's anemic leaves were a clear sign of nutrient deficiency. Despite their efforts, the team's anemic defense couldn't stop the opposing team's scoring. Proscribe as verb. To exclude or ban someone or something, often as a punishment. To officially prohibit or forbid something, typically by law or regulation. The school has prescribed the use of cell phones in the classroom. The government has prescribed the use of certain drugs due to their harmful effects. The company has prescribed any discussion of politics in the workplace. The organization prescribes any form of discrimination or harassment. The religious group prescribes certain behaviors as sinful. Limpid as adjective, clear and transparent, especially like crystal, easily understood, clear and simple. The limpid waters of the lake were crystal clear. Her limpid eyes expressed her sorrow. The writer's limpid prose was a joy to read. The singer's limpid voice filled the auditorium. The photographer captured the limpid beauty of the sunset. Imprudent as adjective, acting or done without caution or careful consideration, lacking wise judgment or discretion. He made an imprudent decision to invest all his savings in the stock market. It would be imprudent to drive without wearing a seatbelt. The company's imprudent spending habits led to their bankruptcy. He spoke in an imprudent manner, insulting his boss in front of everyone. It was an imprudent move to leave the car unlocked in a high-crime area. Chauvinist as adjective, showing excessive or biased loyalty or support to one's own gender, group, or country, often with a belief in its superiority over others. The chauvinist believed in male superiority and openly promoted such views. She confronted the chauvinist in the meeting who consistently undermined her contributions. The group distanced themselves from the known chauvinist in their social circle. His reputation as a chauvinist preceded him, making collaboration difficult. The company refused to hire known chauvinists due to their discriminatory attitudes. Vanquish as verb, to defeat thoroughly in a battle, conflict, or competition. To overcome or subdue an opponent or enemy in a physical or metaphorical sense. The army was able to vanquish the enemy in a decisive battle. He was determined to vanquish his opponent and become the champion. The hero in the story vanquished the evil wizard and saved the kingdom. She hoped to vanquish her fears and perform well in the competition. The team was able to vanquish their rivals in a thrilling victory. Zeitgeist is noun, the defining spirit or mood of a particular period, era, or generation, often reflecting its beliefs, values, and cultural trends. The prevailing attitudes, ideas, and cultural influences that characterize a specific time in history. The music of that era perfectly captured the zeitgeist of the 1960s. The novel was considered a true representation of the zeitgeist of the post-war period. The fashion designer's collection echoed the current zeitgeist of sustainability and eco-consciousness. His artwork reflected the social and political changes of the zeitgeist. This film embodies the zeitgeist of our modern society, exploring themes of technology and isolation.
Ossify as verb, to cause something to become hardened or rigid, especially like bone, to convert tissue into bone or something like bone. The company's old-fashioned culture had ossified, making it resistant to change. The political party had ossified over the years, making it hard for new ideas to gain traction. His views had ossified and he refused to consider other perspectives. The traditional way of doing things had ossified in the community, making it hard for new approaches to be accepted. The school's curriculum had ossified, making it outdated and ineffective.
Truncate as verb, to terminate or end something abruptly. The editor suggested truncating the article to make it more concise. He had to truncate the video to fit the time limit. She had to truncate her vacation because of work obligations. The developer had to truncate the data to fit it into memory. The artist decided to truncate the sculpture to give it a more modern look. Perfunctory as adjective. Done in a routine or superficial manner, lacking interest, enthusiasm, or involvement. Performed as a duty or obligation without interest or care. His perfunctory apology did little to repair the damage he had caused. The employee's perfunctory greeting suggested that she was not happy to be at work. The chef's perfunctory plating of the food did not live up to the restaurant's reputation for exquisite presentation. The teacher's perfunctory grading of the papers left many students feeling frustrated and confused. The actor's perfunctory performance was criticized for lacking emotional depth and authenticity. Myriad is noun. A great multitude, a vast number, a large indefinite number, typically 10,000 or more. The starry sky was filled with a myriad of twinkling stars. The garden was home to a myriad of different plants and flowers. The internet offers a myriad of resources for learning and research. The new restaurant has a myriad of dishes on their menu. The writer used a myriad of literary devices in their novel. Alacrity is noun. It implies a sense of enthusiasm and promptness. Refers to a cheerful readiness, willingness, or eagerness to do something. The students responded to the teacher's request with alacrity, quickly and eagerly completing the assignment. The team approached the challenge with alacrity, eager to find a solution. The volunteers worked with alacrity, eager to help those in need. The employees showed great alacrity in completing the task, finishing it well ahead of schedule. The athlete showed great alacrity in training, always ready to push herself to the next level. Thwart as verb. To oppose or frustrate someone's efforts or intentions. To prevent someone from accomplishing a goal or plan. The police were able to thwart the burglary before any items were stolen. The security measures in place helped thwart the attempted break-in. The team's quick thinking thwarted the opponent's scoring attempt. The new regulations aim to thwart fraud in the financial industry. The company's security software is designed to thwart cyber attacks. Perennial as adjective. Lasting or existing for an indefinite length of time. Recurring repeatedly. The perennial problem of poverty continues to plague many countries around the world. The perennial debate over gun control shows no signs of being resolved. The perennial favorite movie of all time is often said to be The Godfather. The perennial flowers in the garden bloom every year without fail. The perennial student always seemed to be enrolled in classes and never graduated. Ready to boost your English or ace the GRE? Meet the GRE Vocabulary app, a fun and effective way to master language. Learn advanced words with examples and audio. Master idioms, proverbs, and phrasal verbs. Enjoy quizzes, flashcards, and pronunciation tests. Customize your practice by difficulty or focus. Translate into 100+ languages with ease. Did you learn new words? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Download now and start your journey to vocabulary mastery.